Right, hello. Okay, median and mode. These are two different types of averages. Um, we get these working with just a load of numbers, and we have to work out the median and mode of them, and also they come into tables full of data and information and stuff like this. Now, the median. What is the median? The median is the middle value. Not necessarily the middle number, because there might not be a middle number, but the middle value. And the mode is the most common value. And the mode is dead easy, so we'll do that one first. So the mode. So we've got what we call a data set. And a data set is just a load of numbers, basically, yeah? 2, 3, 5, 9, 12, 14, 14, and 18. And the mode is the most common. Now this is the number that appears the most time. So 14 appears twice. So the mode is equal to 14. Simple as that, yeah? Now if the data set becomes a bit different, 3, 3, 5, 9, 12, 14, 14, and 18. Now the most common number is 3 and 14, so the mode becomes 3 and 14 because they both appear twice. If we have this 2, 3, 5, 9, 12, 14 and 18, we could say there is no mode because everything appears just once. If everything appears twice, there would also be no mode. So that's three different sort of answers to a mode question. It's just which number appears most. Um, this could be, say we did some data information of the weight of babies born in a hospital over a certain period of time. We'd put all the weights there, and the mode would be the most common weight, whether it be in pounds or kilograms, it doesn't make any difference. If you were counting different coloured cars that went down the street and you made a table, there were so many red ones, so many black ones, so many silver ones, the one that appeared, the colour that appeared the most would be the mode. And that's all there is to the mode, there's nothing else. So the other one is median, which is a bit more complicated, but not too much. So look at the median, and we'll look at some examples of this in a minute. Median is the middle value. Now, if we have 4, 2, 7, 1, 9, 8, and 12, we need to find the middle value. So the first thing to do is put them in ascending order. Obviously, if you've got hundreds and thousands of numbers, you can't do that. But you won't get a question with hundreds and thousands of numbers, just nice little sets of numbers. So put them in order. So I've got 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 12. And we would have to find the middle number. Now the first way to do it is just go from the outside, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So this then becomes a median because it's the one in the middle value. Now there is also another way to do this if we have larger numbers, and we'll come on to this later. We'll actually use this, but we may as well learn it now, is to use this n plus 1 divided by 2. Something to remember. Remember this. Along with everything else I've said, remember this. Now n is the number of digits, I suppose, the number of digits, the number of data bits, the number of numbers. Yeah? So what this does, this finds the position of the median. So let's have a go at that. So n, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 8 divided by 2, which equals 4. So it means that the 4 is the position of the median. Okay, so you go from either end and count in 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. That's where the median will lie. It doesn't tell you what the median is, it just shows you where it is. And this is good if you, say you had more, so you had like 50 numbers, you have 51 numbers, you go plus 1 divided by 2, which is 52 divided by 2, which is 26. So the position of the median in a set of numbers that's a bit larger, you can count in 26 from the end. And we'll need this later on when we do tables and things. Okay, so there's the position. So that's all right if you've got like an odd set of numbers. That's a set 7. What happens if we have an even set of numbers? Let's do. So I'll put them in ascending order. So with 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Whoops, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 20 and 28. Now, we do this. N plus 1 divided by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is 8 plus 1 divided by 2. Which is 9 divided by 2. Which is 4 and a half. Yeah? So that's the position of the median. 4 and a half numbers in from the end. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Yeah. So and do it from the other end as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. So the median is in between 9 and 12. So we must find the value. So this is where the median value is. So we must find the value between 9 and 12. And what we just do, 9 plus 12, now add the two numbers together, the 9 and the 12, and divide it by 2. So that's 21 divided by 2, which equals 10.5. So this is now the median. So when you have an even number of digits or an even data set, your median is always going to be in the middle of two numbers. Add them up together and divide by 2 and you'll find the value of the median. So the n plus 1 divided by 2 finds the position, and if the position is between numbers, add them up, divide by 2 and you'll find out what it is. So let's have a look at some. So it's a bit more complicated, so let's have a look at these. Now, Sharon has been timing her journey to work for the past 7 days. The times are 45, 36, 29, 40, 30, blah, blah, blah. What is Sharon's median time? The median. So we've got to put them in order. So I'm going to do 29. And I'm going to cross them out as I go along so that I don't forget. Don't miss any out because it's dead easy to miss things out there. What do I need? 36. 38. 40, 44, and 45. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do it this way, and get used to doing it this way because you can do this for any of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 plus 1 divided by 2 is 8 divided by 2, which equals 4. Now that's the position. So we go 4 from the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 38. Position. So the median equals 38. Right, look at the numbers in the box in the right. What's the mode? Remember, the mode is the most common, and we've got a 3 that appears 3 times. So the mode equals 3. Jonathan makes boxes at a factory. The number of boxes he can make in 10-minute periods have been counted. The number were 8787686. What's the mode? The mode is the most common, which is 8. So the most common there is 8. And what's the median? So we'll put them in order. So we've got a 6 and a 6, then 2 7s, and then we've got 3 8s. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 numbers. So n plus 1 divided by 2. 7 plus 1 divided by 2. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. And that's the position. So now we just count 4 from the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, there. So the median equals 7. Right, the weight of 6 cars are that, and that. Now, fortunately, they've done it all in kilograms here, this example, but if they were to mix grams, kilograms, tons, and centimetres and metres and everything, yeah, you'd have to convert them so that they're all the same, so that you can put them in order. Now, the median, we've got to put these in order. So the smallest there is, I've got 1750, cross that one out, then 1760, then 1800, and 1820, 1880, and the last one is 1940. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we've got 6 numbers now, so this is going to be more work. So n plus 1 divided by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure I've not missed any out, yeah? So 6 plus 1 divided by 2, 7 divided by 2, which is 3 and a half. That's the position. So go 3 and a half in, 1, 2, 3, in the middle of those two. So we need to add these two and divide by 2. So 1800 plus 1820 divided by 2 is 3620 divided by 2, which is 1810. And this is the median. Now, show how you check your answer. How can you check your answer? So you can do sort of whatever numbers you've got, try and do it the other way around. I'm going to go 1810 times 2 equals 3620. That will do for my checking the answer. I've just checked that little bit right at the end. Okay, so that's that little one. Mode and median. Right, I'll see you in the next.